Hey everyone, I last did a video in 2015 on my perfume collection and it's grown quite a lot since then. Which should I start off with? The nicest one is this. This is from the Armani Prive line and this is in the green malachite. You can get two of these, you can get green and red. It's a really strong scent. It stays on you all day. This is young, but it's not sweet and it's got like an elegance to it. It's really nice. And I wear this so often is MAC Velvet Teddy. This smells like chocolate and caramel. It's very sweet. It's very heavy as well. It's a bit like the Thierry Mugler Angel perfume. It doesn't smell like that, but what I mean is that perfume is quite heavy and you can smell when someone's wearing it, even if they're like a million miles away. The amount of times that I wear this and I'm always asked, what are you wearing? It smells so good. I really feel like my perfume collection has grown. In the last video that I did at the end of 2015, was it 2015? I think it was, or 2016, one or the other. I was saying that in that video there are certain perfumes and I just can't stand the smell of them because they remind me of things, not even necessarily bad things. Marc Jacobs Daisy. I love that smell, but I cannot smell it because years ago I was working at this one company and I was working on a really stressful project and I bought myself that perfume and I wore it. This project went on for like 6 months and I wore it for the entirety of that project. Whenever I smell that fragrance, it takes me straight back. It is weird. I get that with music and with perfume. This is absolutely lovely. This is from Dior. It is Miss Dior. It's the new one. I never liked the last version of Miss Dior. It had a champagne note to it that was similar to Chanel No. 5. I found it quite strong. I found it, although it was Miss Dior and it's meant to be young, I found it slightly mature. I found it too floral as well. I don't like heavily floral scents. It smells like rose, but this sounds weird. It smells like a jammy rose. It smells like if you could make jam out of roses, it smells like that. It's like a rose macaroon is what it smells like. It's not too sweet. It's really, although it's floral, it's not floral. And it's one that I wear a lot in the day. It's lovely. It's heavy, but it's not at the same time as well. It really does hang around and that is a really lovely smell. I think I probably wear this the least. This is Viktor Rolf Magic and it's in Sparkling Secret. It is very strong. This is a good one for in the summer. It smells like orange blossom, which again, I am funny with orange blossom smells because I went to Selfridges in London. I went in there for lunch and I ate something really dodgy. And at the time, before I went for lunch, I'd bought this Laura Mercier orange blossom perfume and I doused myself in it. And I ate this food and the food was bad and I just about managed to get home and I had like a food poisoning. And all I could smell when I was unwell was the blooming orange blossom, and now whenever I smell it, it makes me feel ill. You could ask the question, why did I get this perfume? It's because although it's orange blossom, it's mixed in with like an oud type Eastern fragrance. It's sort of woody and fruity at the same time. It is nice. It is a nice fragrance. And this, I reckon, is probably the strongest fragrance I've got. So if you like strong fragrances, there's all different ones of this in the range, and it comes in a really nice box as well. This was quite expensive though. This is from Guerlain and it is CUIR Beluga, which one of you told me means white whale in French. I don't know why you'd call a perfume that. It smells like vanilla, leather and tobacco, and I would say that this is a unisex fragrance, but I love it. This is definitely more of a winter fragrance and it's really good for in the evening as well. Well, in the day or in the evening, but if you want something that's really deep and rich and vanilla-y, but not in that sickly sweet vanilla-y way, this is a lovely option to go for. I've tried to link to that online before, by the way, and I cannot find it anywhere. One of you said that it was a Harrods exclusive, which is where I got it from. I got sent this in a PR pack just before Christmas. It's Marc Jacobs and it's called Decadence. I love the bottle for a start, but I really like the fragrance. This smells very aqua. If you like Armani Acqua di Gio, which is a similar colour actually, this is similar to it if I was going to describe it. It is also similar to MAC TURQUATIC. So those non-floral, very clean, fresh fragrances is what that smells like. TURQUATIC is amazing. I've been wearing that for years, and thank God it's one of those fragrances that my brain hasn't attributed to anything, so I can keep wearing it. And this is one that I really like. This is good though. I think I'm gonna put some of this on now. Oh, it smells really fresh. That does smell like Acqua di Gio. That's really weird. Gucci Bloom. This is a new one. I bought this at the airport when I went on holiday last year, and it is good. It smells like flowers. How weird's that? I don't like flower smells, but I do like this. It's strong and it just smells so good. Plus as well, I know that this shouldn't matter, but it sort of does. But the bottle looks really pretty when you have it on your counter, on your side. It just looks really nice. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is their classic perfume, which is called Scent of a Dream. I was really lucky. I got sent this as well from Charlotte Tilbury, and I really like it. You can get it in 2 sizes. I think there's a bigger one than this. It smells really, in a word, it's got like a glamorous smell to it. It smells, it's not floral, it sort of smells powdery and classic and just nice. This one is sort of a perfume and it's not. This is a hair perfume and it's from Show Beauty and it smells like sugar. If you're familiar with their hair products, it smells exactly like that. And this is really great because if you, like let's say you washed your hair yesterday and the next day you want to freshen it up, you can still use a dry shampoo, but you can just put some of this through your hair and it's specifically designed to make your hair smell a certain way. I cannot tell you, I mean, this is just an eau de parfum, so I can't tell you whether that is just as good as any other perfume to put in your hair, but it's a nice concept anyway. What am I going to show you next? Oh, Jo Malone. I've got 2. I can't smell either of these. They make me feel really sad. This one is Wild Bluebell, and I got this last year when my pet was diagnosed with cancer and she lived a month and a half. It was terrible. It was like a really horrible time. And I used to wear Wild Bluebell. And because I used to wear it so much, she smelt like it a bit from where I was patting her. And so when I used to like hold her and smell her, she smelled like Wild Bluebell. And she had like little floppy ears, so she looked like a bluebell anyway. And the other one that I've got is Wood Sage and Sea Salt as well. I could probably get away with that one more. The only reason why I say I can't is I bought them both at the same time, and so I affiliate both of these. As much as I don't want to, I affiliate these smells to that time. Because I've got full bottles of both, what I did try and do is last summer, even though it conjured up horrible memories, I tried to wear this. I was like, right, we're gonna break this. We're gonna keep wearing it until I don't affiliate it, but I can't, it's too late. It's even nice actually. I know they do the room colognes, but that's even nice if you want to spray it like on your linens. I've got 2 from Tom Ford. I really like Tom Ford. I've got Velvet Orchid and Noir. I don't know if you can tell, but I like heavy perfumes. Noir is slightly more sweet tobacco than Velvet Orchid. Velvet Orchid's like quite a different scent. In fact, if you've never smelt this one, Noir, if you have smelt Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent, which I really like and there's none left in this, Black Opium I would say is along the same line as Noir in terms of, not in terms of necessarily the fragrance, but the tone and the category of fragrance. Oh, this was sent to me by a subscriber called Robina. And Robina, you sent me this back last spring. I ended up wearing this on holiday last year. Oh, it smells like coconut and bananas and fruit. And I used to wear this all the time when I was on holiday. I really like this fragrance. I have tried to buy more of these, but I don't think we can get these over here. It's by Hera Lovers. Maybe I'm the only person that didn't know about these, but I really like it. That's really nice. I've got 2 more left. My longest serving perfume is this. This is Oud. Oud, if you are not familiar with it, Oud is like a perfume base that is really popular in the Middle East. It's very strong. You can get different tones of it. Some of it is really heavy. And the sweeter ones are my favourite. So this is called Oud Save the Queen. It smells, oh, I just love that smell. It smells like oud, but it has got a sweet note to it that doesn't make it oppressive with sugar added. It makes it, it's a very grown-up fragrance. The bottle is cool. This is one that I've rebought twice. You do get, in this, you get 100 ml. You can't get a smaller size of this from what I know. This lasts forever, but it's not cheap. This was £150. But if you can get to smell this, give it a go. If you like oud anyway, but like me, you prefer a slightly lighter one, then this is nice to go for. Then my final perfume is this, and I always feel like I overlook it. This is Giorgio Armani C, and it comes in its own pouch. This is a very Middle Eastern fragrance, and in fact, you know what? I was sent this as well. How lucky was that? I got sent this by Giorgio Armani last year, and I don't know why, it isn't one that I would necessarily have even thought to smell. And then when I got it, I was like, that is the kind of fragrance that I would normally wear, and I can't believe that I've overlooked it. And apparently, I remember in the press pack, it said that this was a fragrance that was designed for the Middle Eastern market that typically come over to Europe in the summer months, you know, to go shopping and to take time out. And this has got a real richness to it. It's a really lovely scent. It's not champagne. I don't like fragrances that have got that champagne note in them. Again, like the Chanel No. 5, I find them to be quite bitter and heavy. I don't often do this sort of video, but I have had loads of you comment recently. You get this every so often. You'll do like a really old video, and then I don't know whether YouTube re-pushes it or something, but out of nowhere you'll get loads of people watching it and commenting. And I had it just recently on that perfume video that I did ages ago, and it made me think, you know, you all seem quite interested in it, so maybe I will do another one, and that's what I thought I'd do. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to link to everything in the description, including my top. This is from an Instagram account called No. 9 Boutique Tanning. Some of you have said, is that right? Because it's a private account. It is a private account, but you add them and then they accept you, and then you can shop. I think this was like £30. It wasn't a lot, and I do quite like it. Anyway, I'm going to link to everything below. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.